beautiful chilly morning here in Virginia. Getting excited to start my longest solo trip ever. 75 miles over 6 days, so should be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Hi, I made it to the southern border of Shenandoah National Park. I've got my permit. I'm gonna stick it to my bag and we're off. Well, that took some doing, but my food's hanging. It's pretty high off the ground. Maybe not regulation height, but you know, pretty happy with it, considering the circumstances. So here's my tent site for the night. It's pretty close to the trail. The trail's just behind me. Set it up here. There's another site a little closer to the trail. Thought somebody else might join me. But I was ready to be done today. So I walked about 11 and a half miles today. Here's the inside of the tent. See all my stuff strewn about. Walked about 11 and a half miles today, 2,800 feet of elevation gain with a really heavy pack. So my legs were really tired. So I stopped about 4:30 and I'm gonna try to get up early and walk about 9.5 miles to the next water source. So wish me luck. Good morning. It's 5:30 on Saturday. Packed up slowly this morning and I'm walking. I'm probably the first one out on trail, so that means I get to eat all the spider webs for breakfast. So that's fun. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've got to walk about 9.5 miles to water, and I have about 1 liter, so that's why I wanted to get up early while it's still cool, so I wouldn't be sweating so much. So. Hey there, pretty girl. Well, I got 3.6 more miles to the shelter. I have this much water left and 3 oranges. So I think we're gonna make it. Might be a little dicey, but I'll be there soon and take a long break and eat breakfast finally, because I had lunch for breakfast, because I can. It's only 2:41 right now, but I've been walking since 5:30, and I said if I find a good campsite between here and the campground, which I found out is $30 to camp there, so we're not doing that. And I found this big open space here, and somebody even dusted off this spot for me to put my tent, because last night I set it up in a bunch of leaves, kept getting more leaves in my tent. One problem with the new tent is, like my old one, you could just pick it up and shake it out. But this one, I haven't figured out how to clean it. I need one of those little Roombas for the inside of my tent, I think. So I'm gonna look into that. But I'm gonna sit here on this log and think about whether or not I should set up my tent or not. But other than that, it's been a good day. I feel good. I've gone about 13 and a half miles, so all's good. Here's my nice campsite, pretty well off the trail. The bear bag is hung over there somewhere, and the trail goes right there. So we're gonna stay. So it is 5 o'clock, not even 5 o'clock, it's 4:56, and I'm eating dinner. This is a new brand for me. It's spicy, it's good. And I guess I'm just gonna chill out for a bit and try to take a nap and wake up when I wake up, and then if I feel like hiking, I'll hike, and if I don't feel like hiking, I'll sleep more. Sounds like a good plan. There's a shelter about 9 miles away, so I think I can walk there, have another nap, and maybe a second breakfast, and see how the day goes. But today went much better than yesterday. Much happier, so I'm happy to be out here. Okay, nighty-night. This is what the sun looks like through my tent. It's very thin, but very strong. Oh, there's a bug. Oh, I think somebody wants to come join me. Oh, sorry, buddy. Well, it's not raining too hard yet, but I'm glad I decided to throw my rain gear in the bag at the last minute. So, might be raining all day. We'll see. So I was just up at the campground up there, getting some water, eating my tuna taco outside the bathroom, you know, like you do. And then I see all these people coming from their big campers with their fuzzy slippers and giant tubes of toothpaste, trudging to the bathroom. And I'm just like, I gotta get out of civilization. I don't fit in here. They all looked at me like I'm weird, but I don't care. I've been in the woods for 2 days now, so I'm feral. There's a rabbit up there on the trail. See if I can sneak up on it. So I'll just walk around then? Okay. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm going that way. So, excuse me. But you keep going the way I'm going. Sorry. That turkey just scared the bejesus out of me. I think I may have just been sabotaged by rule number 3 of 4. I went to sit on a rock, and I think I may have had stinging nettle masturbation. Maybe I'm just paranoid. We'll see. I hope not. Fingers crossed. Rule number 1, don't get hurt. Rule number 2, if you find a good sitting rock, sit on it. Rule number 3, if you're not having fun, slow down. Rule number 5, don't forget to stop and look around. Rule number 6, never forget the Cheez-Its. Here is the view from my campsite tonight. Just a few steps down the trail. I'm going to have a wonderful view to eat my macaroni and cheese. Here's the campsite from the trail. Just walk through here. And there it is. And the view is just right over there. Hopefully I'll get a good sunset. Not sunset, sunrise. Good morning. It rained all night last night, which was good. I slept pretty good. Here's the view this morning. No, not as good. Decided that I'm going to end my journey today. I texted Scott, and he's going to hopefully pick me up. I haven't heard back yet, but got a couple more miles to do before my pickup spot. So I'm just going to chill in my tent this morning till I hear about my pickup time. Well, I'm all packed up. It's raining. I got a ride at 9 o'clock, 2 miles away. So Gonna walk real slowly to get there and have a good rest of my day. Okay, see ya. Some tree left a heart on me. Thank you. So you might be wondering why I'm calling it. There's multiple reasons. The main one being that I'm almost out of power. Probably have enough battery for one more charge on my phone, but what if I don't? And then how do I text someone to get out of here? On top of that, it rained all night last night. It's likely gonna rain all day today. So I go one more night, get into a damp tent with damp sleeping gear. And there's like a 1,300 foot climb to get to where I need to go. Lots of elevation I had planned for today. So those reasons, on top of other reasons, I'm about 1 mile from where I'm gonna get picked up to go back to my car. But I had a beautiful 3 days out here. I saw lots of really cool things, great views, tons of critters. So I'm leaving with happiness in my heart, and I'll be back into the wilderness soon enough. So thanks for watching.